Hello everyone, I'm Benjamín García and you're tuning into INN. We're following new developments in the 4th United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, quality education. Today we'll discuss the problems people face globally with education and ways to solve them. Sure enough, more issues have been brought to light because of the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the UN, the pandemic has impacted over 1.6 billion learners. Closures have forced leaders to come up with innovative ways to improve the school quality and accessibility. But why didn't we do this when the education system was already broken? To learn more about the flaws of schooling globally, let's hear from INN's United States correspondent Meghana Karthic.
Thank you, Ben. A major issue students face in America is the rising cost of college education. People could go to a public 4-year university, graduating at 22 and work a full-time job. Only around 10 years later will some of them pay off their student loans, which average around $30,000. Unfortunately, the price of colleges impacts low-income students the most, who are unable to afford quality education. The lack of accessibility to education is only the tip of the iceberg. I got the chance to meet two individuals, Salma Osman from Ghana and Lewe Jannsen from Germany. They will be sharing the flaws in their country's education system to me in this exclusive INN interview. Well, thanks for joining me today, everybody. So, Lewe, how do you think your education system is in Germany?
I have been in school for over a decade, and I believe Germany has a quality education, which I'm thankful for. At my school, the teachers and staff are qualified for their positions. Unlike America, our college education is free, and in the last 20 years, the number of college students in Germany has increased. Despite our recent success, the German schooling system has issues as well.
So, Salma, do you think the education system in Ghana is pretty similar?
Well, I can say we have quality education in Ghana. However, the learning material and textbooks are very theory-based and don't teach students practical applications. For this reason, Ghanaian students have problems applying what they've learned to the real world, which might hurt their chances of getting certain jobs. Despite these challenges, the education system is in good condition as compared to those in the sub-Saharan African nations.
All right, thanks for sharing. Lewe, what are the biggest issues your education system faced before the pandemic?
In my opinion, the biggest issue German students face is the lack of digital learning. Technology is our future, so incorporating tablets and laptops at school will allow teachers and students to gain necessary 21st century skills. The lack of digital learning at my school has caused students to struggle studying at home during the pandemic. I feel like digital learning can open up new and better ways of understanding. In science, for example, students could learn about anatomy easier through online diagrams that allow people to zoom in and out of the human body.
So, Salma, is there anything else you would like to share about your schooling in Ghana?
Because students just memorize and release, they don't have interest in courses and they just study for exam. Also, classes are overcrowded. At my school, for instance, there are 55 students per class, so there's a lack of space. The teachers only focus on the active participants, leaving other students behind.
All right, well, both of you, thank you for taking the time to be here. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Meghana, this was a great interview. Thanks for sharing. I feel like I can relate to the issues that Lewe and Salma brought up. I live in Mexico and students experience a rigid school system because public education is underfunded. Therefore, art and music classes are not available and English is not taught at a fluency level. The lack of course customization has caused that a lot of students are not interested in learning at all. Here at the INN studio to discuss solutions to increase quality education globally is expert Victor Sousa. Hello, Victor.
Hi, thank you for having me.
I'm glad you could make it. Victor, how is the education system in your country?
So here in Brazil it's pretty the same. We need to change the way schools work. Our current method of education is make schools very toxic, a place where test score are the only thing that matter. And I don't think that's what we want. We want to encourage students to learn, not just to get good grades, but to help create positive change in society.
Yeah, I totally see what you're saying. Today, I've realized that education is flawed everywhere and that we should use our greatest asset, technology, to help solve that issue. Internet is becoming more and more common in our world, so creating an online platform with a well-designed, flexible curriculum could really boost access to quality education. The whole COVID-19 pandemic has forced parts of the world to utilize technology for education, so we should probably build up those efforts to create a more sustainable online model.
Yes, exactly. For example, in the United States, students and teachers use a learning resource called Khan Academy that provides videos and practice problems ranging from astronomy to art history, all at no cost. So why not reinvent this idea for different countries? In this new learning model, there could be a live chat feature for students to ask questions to educators around the world. Educators who answer questions could undergo training beforehand and be periodically evaluated for the quality of work and success with students.
Okay, but what about countries without internet access?
Oh, that's actually a great question. There's a program called KA Lite that allows students to access Khan Academy's resource for free without internet connection. So teachers can keep track of students' progress and students can earn points based on the activities they complete. For now, the online platforms I've mentioned can be supplements for school, but through funding from nonprofits and corporations, a newer online model could be developed. This model could allow students around the world to access various courses with practical applications. Essentially, students would be able to access school from anywhere at any time right at their fingertips.
Victor, thanks for taking the time to be here and sharing your insight. Democratizing digital learning may be how everyone globally receives quality education. But we still have a long way to go, obviously. Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Let's encourage our students to do just that. Everyone, thank you for tuning into INN News, and I'll see you next time.
Hi everyone, my name is Meghana Karthic and I'm from the United States.
I'm Benjamín García from Mexico.
I'm Salma from Ghana.
I'm Victor, I'm from Brazil.
I am Lewe from Germany.
We hope you enjoyed our video and were able to learn about education systems around the world and how we can increase quality education.
By reinventing the existing online learning model, we hope to break barriers like high tuition, lack of digital learning, overcrowded classes, and underfunding at schools to create a non-toxic environment that encourages diversity.
Through technology, people will gain modern-day skills that they can pass down from generation to generation so more individuals can compete for jobs and provide for their families.
With everyone on the same playing field, we'll hear diverse perspectives and easily find new ways to solve old problems.
As active global citizens, let's work hard to create a more equitable society so more people in the future can create possible change.
Thank you.
Obrigado.
Ya baraka.
That's it.
Vielen Dank.